Left-hand side, so you can see very narrow stance.
Yeah.
Okay, hands are a long way forward, so you've got 56 degrees aloft. Your angle of your club at this position here is probably leaning forward, probably a good 15, 20 degrees. And now you're almost like a 6-iron or a 7-iron. Well, no wonder the golf ball is going to be coming at a very low trajectory. And then we said you try to get a high bunker, you just try to flick it with your wrist. It could work, but I think it was a very risky way of playing. Okay, so for me with bunker shots, we get wider base to start with. Okay, we sink our feet down the sand, get a good wiggle in the sand. That's going to get your stenter, your sternum, lower. Okay, the lower that is, the natural arc of your swing. If I get it different there, the natural arc of your swing is we want to go underneath the golf ball to pop it up in the air, rather than you digging down the golf ball trying to bury the club in the sand. It's a shallower slide and glide technique, not a dig. Okay, we set ourselves up to hit the sand by wider, weight on the left side, and wiggle the feet in. And if you watch this swing now, as you can, I'll clear all these lines out of the way so you can see, as we swing through, the club goes back there, not a big swing, halfway back, and now we're sliding that club under the ball, and you can see you've slid properly because the golf ball now is behind the club. You slid that club under the ball, it pops up in the air. If you're driving down steep, the ball's just shooting forward. So if you can see the shaft here now, as we just sort of look at that, there's the shaft there, there's the golf ball there. So your club's gone past the golf ball by sliding under it, and that's going to send the ball up in the air really high. And as we said, second bunker at Wembo, if that's the ball there now, that's sort of the launch you're getting from where the ball was there. That's your launch angle. That's going to be sufficiently high enough for me to get, at least if you're in the middle of that bunker. If you need a lob wedge, might get a bit more loft, okay? If you're really at the face there, Joe, come outside.
I can see I'm getting a shallow divot.
Because that last now, you went, I got it, you felt that, you felt that sort of shallow glide. Rather than a dig.
Right on my left foot.
You look at people when they finish a bunker. If you look at a tour professional or a good bunker player, when they finish a bunker session, there'll just be sort of lots of shallow, thin, narrow divots. You look at a higher handicap or someone who struggles with bunkers, they'll be just buried mud and just deep divots and stuff. Club digging down the sand and a big mess. Okay, you sort of slide and glide. Think about sort of raking the bunker after. Your wide base, your low, and you slide and glide the club. Make sense?
Yeah, I was doing it last year, and I was doing exactly that. Boom, I was getting it out, but masses of sand coming out. And I worked and worked till it... But there's no consistency.
And that's why I said about in terms of practice. You do that over and over again. Practice makes permanent. You work on that for 6 months, and you'll get good at that technique. But I say consistency-wise, one's going to come out and go there somewhere where you get a load of sand, and then one might fizz across the back of the green. Because if you've got a swing speed that's 60, 70 yard length swing, which it would have been, as hard as you were hitting the sand there, had you made that shot of grass hitting the ball clean, it goes 60 yards that swing length. Okay, by then having us hit the sand so deep and so far behind you, lose all that yardage. But you can't rely on playing shots that way.
No.
Let's make a sort of a 20-yard bunker shot. I'll make a 30-yard swing at it, and if I hit the ball cleanly, it's only going 30 yards anyway. I'm not clearing into the back of the bund out the
practice, I can start getting the ball
a
little bit where I want it.
And what you'll then find out, once you get a consistent strike, as you were doing toward the end there, you can just shorten your length of backswing to generate a different length of power. Okay, your first one, yes, we knocked it in 6 inches, and after I went 6 foot out, then about 20 yards past, and greens are only going to be so big.
That's right.
They were coming out low, weren't they? They only hit a lot.
You know, tight holes on the back. I thought, there's a couple there where I got out of one bunker, I'm in the other one.
Exactly.
Because I have no control of
no control of the distance at all. So wider, wiggle the feet in, slide and glide. All right, good stuff. Right,